Outtakes. What is going on, movers and groovers? We did it. Today is the last daily upload for the month of January for the whole Kickstarter thing that I promised you guys. If it's your first video watching this, just to give you guys some context, the only reason I went daily on in the month of January is because a lot of you guys, my supporters and everything, helped fund my dance company's Kickstarter, and we were able to produce and create 2 short films that you guys can watch. I think one of them should already be out. The other one should be coming out soon. And as a promise for those of you guys who helped support the Kickstarter, I promised that I would do daily reaction videos for the entire month of January. And this is pretty much the end of the journey for that. So unless I do some other crazy campaign, I don't know, that maybe up the stakes a little bit, do 90 days instead of 30, but we'll see. But right now I'm just embracing the end of the 30-day kind of daily uploading, because I'm not gonna lie, uploading daily and trying to catch up on all this stuff has kind of been crazy, because my computer has been out of commission and working on my laptop has just been like pulling teeth. Anyways, if it's your first time here, welcome. And if it's your 3rd, 4th, 5th, millionth time, welcome back. Those of you who are wondering who the heck is this guy, he's not trending on TikTok or anything like that. I'm not trending on TikTok, but however, I do have 20 years of dance experience and over 15 years of choreographing, teaching, and directing. Helped co-found a competitive hip-hop crew called Family Business back in 2004. Toured with a professional hip-hop theater company called Antics. Worked with organizations such as Culture Shock, Mixed Elements, and Moving On Productions. And I currently direct a hip-hop entertainment company called Temper Tantrum. Make sure you check out their channel because that's what the Kickstarter was for. Like I said, the first video is already out. It's on their channel. Make sure you check it out. I also did a reaction video or director's commentary that you can check out on there as well. Along with that, if it's your first time here and you don't know how the phases work, we go into 3 phases. Phase 1 is I kind of just do a general reaction. I watch it, let the action go, and I comment on everything very much like a sports commentator. I like the action goes. I try to say what's off the top of my head and share with you guys my thoughts, and kind of like try to not get too much trouble with copyright, and just calling the action as it goes. And then some of you guys just enjoy that kind of the reaction. The second part is where I get to analyze everything in regards to the choreography. I put my choreographer's hat on, and I analyze everything from the formations, the choreography, execution, use of the floor, everything that I can, and essentially to kind of like hopefully give you guys some insights for those of you guys who are aspiring dancers. I call out the things that I love, I call out the things that I think are really fucking like just genius, and then I also call out the things that the tiny small things that they may have overlooked and they improved in the upcoming rehearsals, which leads on to the next part, watching a performance video or performance on stage or a music video. It depends on what doesn't get me in trouble with YouTube, and that's essentially where everything comes together. Because all the dancing and whatnot is just really one aspect of the artist, because obviously they're artists and singers first, but part 3 essentially lets me see that vision come to life: wardrobe, lights, setting, stage, audience, whatever I react to, so that way we can really appreciate the full intention of what these people were going for. And with that, let's get to the video. All right, let's go. Ooh, that's cute. Is that like a flower? That's clever. I'm feeling this like a little bit this grooviness right now. I like the use of like the popping up. I love this how they go into the subtleness, the nods and the hands. This song is dope. I'm loving the vibe, man. Let's go. I forgot the name of that move, but yeah. That's cute. Interaction. Selling the sex appeal. Nice little ripple. Nice ripple. Strong backs club. Oh my god. The choreography for the chorus is giving me life right now. This one's another example of like the choreography is not super intricate, but it's like doing the job. Nice barrel into the little butt spin. I love how they go subtle every time they hit that note. Ooh. Yeah, this choreography isn't super complex. It's just big and fun. I'd say like very industry in a sense. Look how big the shapes are. God, this is a fun routine. That's fucking clever, that little thing. That little shoulder flower motion they got going. What else is happening right now? I just realized that there's something here in the center. Okay, hold on, I want to see this. I love seeing the artists being something other than artists. Outtakes. I'm here for it. Oh god, I love seeing the outtakes because whenever you see the performers on stage, artists on stage, there's a persona they're putting on. It's almost like actors. They put on like kind of I guess the performance mode on, or when it comes to being on stage. Hold on, let me fix my camera real quick. Fix the ISO. Is that the f-stop? All right. So, and what I love about that is like you see like them, just the outtakes, just them being themselves. I'm talking about performers, not their dancing anymore. But anyways, what I really enjoyed about the choreography isn't crazy like intricate like some of the other stuff I've seen. What it really was is it's feel good, fun, very big movement, which I really loved. The execution, I think, was pretty up there. It wasn't exactly the hard hitting execution that you needed because I don't think this is the type of routine where you need to do overkill type of like super sharp, intense kind of like go type of movements, like where it's like very hit, like very strong. But this was more like a ba ba. It's where it's like kind of placing, but not like not underselling the movements, just enough to be like you still got to extend your moves, but you don't have to hit your moves in a sense. Formation changes, didn't really pay attention to that because I was really vibing with the song on this first watch. Use of the floor, kind of wasn't paying attention to that, to be honest. So let's get right onto the analysis so I can actually take a look at that because the song was super fun. I kind of just got lost just enjoying it. So let's get to part 2. Okay, time to analyze and nerd out. First off, I didn't notice this. I love that they have that for center, that little heart thing to keep them on center, because most dance studios you don't have. There's not always an easy center to do, and they're probably facing the mirror, but now they're facing a wall, which isn't easy to find center. That's supposed to be. Oh yeah, it is. It's like kind of a ripple kind of thing. Da 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 da. Okay. Okay. But I got confused. I thought for a sec they were all supposed to be going at the same time. So this is why I like going slow motion and going frame by frame. I'm like, what happened? Yeah, it answers my own questions. I love that part. This is cool. This part is fucking magic. I love when groups do this. Like, look, we're making one line now. You saw one artist? Oh, bam, bitch. That's fucking cool. Boom. This guy is tall. Alright, let's go. Bam. Da, da, da. Ooh. That wave, place, scuff. Ooh. Right there. Kind of. Boom, place, scuff, boom. I like that. What happened there? Oh, it's the hoodie. I thought there was a prop in the back. I love the contrast of like going big, small, and quick moment of small. It's like, because there's such a contrast in the big movements, it makes the smaller movements pop out more. The I'm not a singer. I'm sorry if I like made your ears cringe a little bit. Da, 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 da. Big, small. Oh my god, I just love that. It's like it's so simple, but it's like I just love the contrast. It's like one of those things you're not trying to do too much. Oh, I didn't realize that little heel step happened on there. Boom. Heel, down. I like that. Da 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 da. Ooh, they really rode that. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Clever. Going from one diagonal solo to another diagonal solo. Boom. All they did was what? Just hopped. Nice little transition. From here, step back, boom. And wow, I love that. That was seamless. Diagonal here, boom, bam. Smooth. Dang, they moved a lot. I mean, they're using floor there. Boom. Okay, nice to travel stage left to stage right. And then from here, hop. Got a solo thing going there. Walk off into another. It's a 3-3. Yeah, 3-3. Oh, okay. It just seems like they moved a lot. 6, 7, 8. Oh, I barely. Wow, that was like kind of like an energy moment to pass, and into a ripple. I love how dramatic his was at the end. Boom, boom, boom. Ah! There's always the one dancer that goes, or one performer that goes a little bit more, a little bit extra. But it does create a nice little visual effect because he's standing and then a contrast of him going down. Powerful use of like selling the sex appeal in a V formation, and the guy's just chilling in the back point. So this is what I was talking about. I forgot. I think it was one of the older videos. I think it's Exo History, like where I was finding like super interesting formations, because they're trying to show everyone. And this is exactly why I think they tried to avoid, because in this one of the artists like is in the back, and you can barely see him. So, which is, unfortunate in the sense of like not seeing the artist, but fortunate for, in a sense, for the artist, because he gets to chill a little bit depending on where the camera is. Love that. Yeah, a lot of the formations are pretty centered, which is often the case because they're trying to showcase whoever's singing. But I love it when groups do uh, use the floor like crazy. So a lot of stuff they're doing is like really the usual, like a very block formation and centered ish. Boom, groove, switch the lines. Even though majority of the formations are very like much center floor, they move a lot. Boom. Even after that jump, I didn't even notice that. Jump, flip, boom, and then they take up the floor, going from the center, then spreading it out. Boom, and then they nice little walk to the next formation. This feels a little uneven. Oh, that's why. Okay, just to show on my end what I'm seeing. It was probably just for this particular run through because I'm positive these guys do a million run throughs. Is probably the best one, just to spacing. Because this is where diagonals can get a little tricky because it's obvious just by looking at the feet. So, and then, and then I like that it's kind of like a staggered-ish from where center is. So this is what I was talking about. I noticed a lot in EXO history, a lot of staggered like V formations. They would do the typical V formation because this is an even number. Usually, in typical dance stuff, it would be here. But because they're trying to showcase the artists, they give them an extra window so everyone can see them. Love that guy. This move here is so like, I love this move. This is actually one of the like basic whacking type of foundations that I learned, whacking or punking. Like this little like kind of hip motion. So that's a fun groove. Love that he kind of had this like little goofy moment there. Ooh, okay, I like that going from the floor work. So it's not crazy complex, but it's a nice little transition from one knee to the other. Boom. Round. Okay. Boom. Just a rotation of the arms to switch the knees. Oh, it's very much like a continuous motion. If you watch, boom, rotate, rotate, rotate. Ooh, I like that. It's a continuous flow in the movement. This looks simple. The jump. But it's kind of because I want to say it is, but for those who've never danced, it's kind of scary because you're trying to go for like almost 45 angle jump. So like I'd say the closest one is like him and him. So if he's standing upright, that's not even standing upright. Like you're trying to go from this level while there's like a lot of space from the ground. So, and then you have to go to the floor. You have to like, that's a lot of like trust in the body, like knowing how to boom, catch yourself, and then keep that momentum going without making it look jerky. Because this is like, they made it look smooth. If you don't know what you're doing, some people go like, I jump, I catch myself, and then you go. Because you're going like, at this point from what it looks, 3 different levels. You're going from a mid squat level to a jumping level to a ground level. So it's one of those moves that looks simple because it's big, but because there's different like levels being involved, you're jumping and then having to catch your body and shift the weight and catch your weight and weight shifting. It's pretty tricky. Oh. Subtleties are what impressed me the most, man. That is so fun, man. So fun. I love it. The dancer ASMR. Choreography dope. It's not super intense in your face. Just enjoyable and fun. And, you know, not... just feel good overall. That's about it for that. Like in terms of that, I mentioned that earlier. Like you don't have to, with this type of choreography that they're trying to execute, they're not trying to do like crazy, like complex. It's big, strong silhouettes, strong shapes, not in your face. Just feel good. And feel good in the sense of it's like not, you know, overly poppy and, you know, kind of like, it's not, you know, like, oh, yay, kind of like High School Musical type of energy. But it's more like the vibe I get for this is like you're going out on your first date kind of thing and you're like just having fun. Like, oh man, I just met this chick. We're going out. We're having a great time. That's the kind of vibe I'm feeling. The formations, now that I got to see a little bit more, they're not crazy complex in terms of different patterns or using the floor. They do move a lot, but it's not in the sense where it's like clever transitions in between the formations, because I know some people do their formations with very clever transitions in between. Very the strong example of that is 17. But with this is just like get into a formation for the right moment for the right artist. I think what worked better was the dynamics. I think the dynamics were really clever, especially with the line or a lot of the line stuff, really. But yeah, overall, fun, fucking really feel good choreography, especially the chorus. I'm like, that's just like you know, you're going on your first date and it's just like, is everything really going right now? Nothing's like fucking up. Like it's like a movie moment with this type of song. I imagine this song like being played, you know, in a montage of some awkward guy dated with his out of this league woman, and then it's like wow, this is just magic. That's just the vibe I'm getting from this, and I don't know, my brain's coming up with storylines now. Anyways, that's it for the analysis. Let's get to the performance. All right, now we're gonna be reacting to the performance video of Astro, Crazy, Sexy, Cool. Yes, I love that it was a close up of that. That's a great payoff. Because sometimes these cameras don't get the right angle, and they miss the small intricacies. Damn, he sounds so good while they're dancing, man. Yo, I'm vibing what they're wearing, dude. This is something I would for sure love to wear. The leather jackets. Nice little head tilt. I'm loving hearing the fans. Okay. Oh, the energy, man. Oh, there it goes. Sell the sex appeal. This some really strong performers in this one. I'm trying to identify who it was exactly. Him. My favorite in this group. It's like a couple good-looking guys decided to raid a friggin' Chris's party, because that's the vibe I'm getting from from what they're wearing. Oh, it's the rapper. He's a great performer, man. Look at that. Look at the use of the eyes, his energy. Ooh, him too. That kind of like smug, I'd say like cocky bad boy confidence. Rocky? That's a, yeah. Rocky's definitely a fave right now. Dude, I'm a sucker for good, like, subtle smiles, man. Damn, that was dope. What I loved about that a lot, because there was a lot of movement with the camera, but I think we've done our part in terms of sharing the choreography information at this point. But I loved the wardrobe, because it's definitely something I would love to rock. It's the whole leather jacket kind of look. Love that that vibe. If I really feel like what they're wearing feels like, you know, something people would wear at a very like upscale Christmas party. And I was like, oh, you're at a Christmas party, and all of a sudden these guys just happen to be dancing. Merry Christmas, bitches. We got some amazing performers taking over the dance floor right now. Yeah, Rocky, I think that's what you guys said. He's one of my favorite performers on this one. He definitely had a great energy in here. His energy, like the little ownership of his, like, that's the eyes, the cockiness is dope. I don't know who this other one is. Right there. Ooh. Acknowledging the camera with like 100% confidence. This dude's presence was sick too. Is dope too. It was like, I'm getting like the whole anime bad boy, like mysterious kind of vibes. Kind of cocky as well. Look at that. Look at that. Just head tilt look. Not even really trying to like use his face. It's like just an eye look and a head tilt. Again, who else was dope? There was one guy that I think was like just infectious with the smiles. This guy right here. I'm a sucker for people who smile at the camera, because it's like, it's almost like, you know, when I think it's just part of being human. Like when you smile at someone, it feels good. You receive the energy, and then you want to kind of just want to smile back. It's a nice little emotion to give to the crowd, because what you give to them, they start feeling within themselves. They kind of want to give it back. So it's like, you know, that's why I enjoy when performers smile, like a little smile, like kind of thing. It's like, ooh, that they just gave me like a good, like they just gave me positive vibes. Now I feel really good. So I think that's one of the reasons why I love when performers smile and have fun with the camera, especially when they're looking directly at the camera. It's almost like they're looking at you. It's which is why, like, one of the reasons that, like, when you're performing, it's fun to like look at just particular audience members at random and be like, hey, I don't know you, but I'm trying to like send you positive vibes right now because we're all having a good time. So yeah, that's it for Astro, Crazy Sexy Cool. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna go to the randomizer right now. I'm gonna pause this. And with that concludes the daily uploads for the month of January. From here on out, unless I do some sort of crazy challenge thing again, it's going to be weekly again. honestly going to make it a little easier on my editing schedule. I know some of us were like, oh no, can we do this? But we did it. We're here. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the 30 days of uploading, or the entire month of uploading, because January, is 31 days. If you guys like this, make sure you hit like, subscribe, share this with friends who you think might enjoy this, and make sure you have the notification bell on, so that way you guys are getting notifications of when the videos are premiering or when I go live, so that way we can actually chat and banter and whatnot. And if you guys, want to get early access to the reaction videos or even exclusive content that I can't share on YouTube, make sure you check out the Patreon. And if you guys want free content, make sure you check out the other content here on Emeroy TV. I share tutorials, podcasts. I think for those of you guys who are aspiring dancers, will find a lot of value in that, especially if you want to become a working dancer, not just someone who's aspiring to be one. So, and check out my social media company's channel, my dance company's channel, the podcast that I'm in. Links are in the description down below. It's been one hell of a month. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.